Well, since Lauren's not going to play any football for us, let's talk some baseball. October baseball began this week, and the Astros want to be the team of October, and they're full of a squad of Mr. Octobers. Friday afternoon in Game 1 of the ALDS against the Tampa Bay Rays, Jose Altuve hit a two-run shot into the Crawford boxes, putting the first runs on the board in the bottom of the fifth inning. Brantley and Bregman scored on an error later in the inning, and that proved to be more than enough for the Astros, because guess what? Justin Verlander was cruising through a scoreless 7 innings with 8 strikeouts, including the final 3 batters he faced. Rays manager Kevin Cash was asked if there was anything the team saw that was encouraging against Verlander that Tampa could use if they were to face him later on in the series.
Verlander is Verlander. We've seen this kind of performance many times out of him. If the series goes long, you're going to have to face him again. Is there anything you saw out there that would encourage you going into that next matchup?
No. We got Verlandered.
Well, if the Rays got Verlandered Friday, what do we call what happened to them Saturday night? They got cold. It was cold-blooded. Nothing burns like cold. I love it.
Are you done? Please stop, all right?
Come on, I thought I was on a roll there. I was doing pretty good.
Oh, you were on a cold roll, yeah.
Well, hey, I want to keep going while we look at Garrett Cole strike out the Rays one after another. All eyes were on the Astros' number 2 ace, who now holds the number 3 spot for most strikeouts in a playoff game with 15. Only Bob Gibson and Kevin Brown had ever had more than that. Alex Bregman had the biggest hit in this one, a bomb to left off a 96-mile-an-hour fastball from Blake Snell to put the Astros on top. Martin Maldonado and Carlos Correa each added RBI in 3-1 win, and the Astros take a 2-0 lead in the series. They can close it out on Monday in Tampa.
I don't think we go into tomorrow's game, with any sort of different mindset. And one of the things that I take the most pride in is our ability to stay in the moment and just play today's game. I mean, we're not celebrating until we get 3 wins in this series. We're not going to take it for granted. We know across the way those guys are really good and they know how to win. This is a tough place to play.
Lots of great stuff that we have seen from the Astros so far in this ALDS, these 2 games, but there's still a lot of questions that remain. Jerome, let's start with closer Roberto Osuna. Mm-hmm. What happened to him last night, and should we be in concern?
Well, yeah, you should be concerned because he didn't go in and get all 4 outs that they wanted him to right then and there. Concern is an issue if he's going to have some confidence issues going forward. But A.J. Hinch says he still believes in him, says he's our guy, he's the closer, he's going to be the guy in those high leverage situations when the Astros need an out. And people see that he didn't close it out, but he came in the 8th inning for Garrett Cole with 2 guys on base and, the tying runs on base, and he struck a guy out to end the 8th inning. That may have been the most important out. Will Harris came in to close it out for the 9th. And the Astros have some other options, but they want Osuna to be the guy, and they're going to run him back out there. You have to imagine, though, if they get to the Yankees down the road, and you're in Yankee Stadium trying to get those last 3 outs, if he's going to be confident enough to pull it off. But he's going to be the next guy to get another shot, I can guarantee you that.
Confident in the pitches that he's throwing. And speaking of being confident, what about George Springer? So far, we've seen him 0 for 8. What's happening to him? Should we be concerned about him on the offensive side?
You're all about concern, aren't you? You're just a concerned person here. Drop the concern, okay? George Springer will be fine. It's 2 games. It's not a big deal. He's one of those Mr. Octobers, as we've heard Bregman talk about. He's a guy that's been known to deliver in the playoffs, and when he gets hot and gets going, believe you me, he will crank it up and go to work, and that could start as early as Monday in Tampa. Remember, in 2017, he started off slowly, and people were like, man, this guy's striking out. He's not delivering. What's going to happen? And the next thing you know, he was the World Series MVP. So, yes, no.
No more concerns?
No, yes, no. Pick one of those words, but stop being concerned, all right?